Sup everybody, what's going on? I hope all of you are doing fan-freaking-tastic. I'm liking that phrase now. I think I might make that a catchphrase, fan-freaking-tastic. But yeah, I hope all of you are doing fan-freaking-tastic out there. I hope all of you have had a blessed week. And so yeah, before I begin this vlog, I just want to say that I want to apologize for what I said last Monday, right? I actually sat in this backyard and I said the words, "Nobody's giving me advice," after I specifically was saying how other people like Billy Brash and D6 were giving me advice, right? And I'm not going to sit here and say I didn't say that. I'm not going to sit here and say that I have some kind of witty excuse for that. Look, I was rambling at the moment, and that fell out by mistake. That wasn't supposed to come out of my mouth, but it did. That's the beauty of Sup Everybody. It's real, it's whatever. If a mistake was made, a mistake was made. Oh well. But look, I don't have anything written down, so I'm just going to go based strictly off memory. Hopefully I don't forget anything. But one other thing I said last week was that it seems SSP only gets views when I'm not booyah, right? And I think that may need some more clarification. I'm trying to think about how to put this, right? Yes, I may get views. Yes, I may get subscribers, but only at the cost of my happiness. I'm sorry. I don't think, personally, I don't feel as if YouTube success would be worth it if that meant that I had to be sad, depressed, and angry all the time. Nick sent me a video of Dame Drop saying himself that if I'm not happy doing this, leave. So, and plus, I feel as if I'm going to be angry and sad and depressed all the time, that'll make me look like a hypocrite. Because me, the same person that's telling everybody to booyah, to be outrageously optimistic year-round, is being utterly tormented inside. I had enough of that depression last year. I had enough of that anxiety in 2018. This year, things are actually starting to look up for me. I'm sorry. I don't think it's worth it. I don't. And y'all saw how 2018 ended for me. If you watched the last Sup Everybody of 2018, then you could have seen how the whole year was culminated for me. I don't want to go back to that. And quite personally, if anybody wants to see me like that 100% of the time, you're probably a heartless person wanting to see another human being just being sad and depressed every single day. I'm sorry, I can't handle that. I won't be able to handle that. And I'm afraid of my own anger, too. I don't think I've ever talked about this, but I am afraid of my own anger. Because I've gotten angry here on YouTube before, and it seems like almost every single time I did, I regretted it later on. Like, I think my first rage here on YouTube came when I started ranting about the dislikes back in April 2016. That video got a whole bunch of dislikes, and everybody was just giving me this advice, and just basically people got angry at me for getting angry, right? Fast forward a few months later into the summer, I blamed it on my anger and my rage made me blame it on my religion, right? And that ended up making Brandon, of all people, mad at me. And I woke up after that, and still, though, people were mad at me. I tried to speak my mind on the Bruce Drop-Em-Off situation. People got angry at me then. Got a whole bunch of dislikes then. I mean, yes, some positivity came out of it afterward, but still. it was right there at the moment. I'm afraid that if I get angry on a certain topic here on SSP, I might lose a good friend. I don't want to lose the Geek Room. I don't want to lose Wabinator. I don't want to lose Nick of all people. I just don't want to lose a friend if that means that I have to get angry here on YouTube. So, hopefully if I do have rage, hopefully if I do have any anger, and I do feel the need to speak about it, I won't end up regretting it. And I won't lose a friend in the process. Oh, that felt heavy to say. But oh well, look, let's talk about what else happened, okay? So, this week I released, well, I went to go get my physical, and I was kind of afraid about how the physical was going to turn out because I never had one before. And the day of the physical itself was kind of frightening me because this was a topic I've only very rarely have talked about here at SSP. But for years I've had this condition called acute megacolon. Y'all can Google what that is later. But part of me thinks that I might have outgrown that condition, or I might have grown stronger than that condition. Because my whole life I was told that if I was hitting the wrong place, if I moved the wrong way, I possibly could die, right? And I remember the doctor telling my mom that I couldn't join PE because of that. So, this past year, I've been getting a whole lot stronger physically. I've gotten in a whole lot better shape, really. And my body's a whole lot bigger than it used to be back then, obviously. So, part of me thinks that I might be either A, cured, or just B, grown stronger than the condition itself. So, I was thinking that when I would go into that doctor's office, and mind you, the acute megacolon was on the paperwork. I was thinking that when I would go into that doctor's office, the doctor was straight up telling me that I wouldn't be allowed to wrestle, right? But I went in there, the doctor looked at the form, he tested my whatever, tested my physics, if that's the word for it, and I passed my physical. I freaking passed my physical, and I got everything mailed in this past Thursday, and that means I should finally be licensed by February. I'm not sure how many days I'm not sure how many days I'm going to have to wait until I actually get the license, but I know that they'll put me in their system and I can look it up on their website, right? But right now, I'm also just waiting on my brother to get his license as well. And when he gets his license, I'll have my first match, finally. I just hope I don't have to wait all the way until I'm 25 or something like that. I have good faith that Josh won't let me down. Josh, don't let me down out there. Alright? So, next, about my temporary gear. Alright, now, like I said, that Gofundme's still open. That PayPal's still open. I'm going to put those links in the description of this video as well. Alright. Now, maybe I shouldn't have called that video Help Me Become a Wrestler. Maybe I should have called that video, Help Me Afford My Wrestling Gear, perhaps. Because I could really use gear right now. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I said something about that I had temporary gear in mind. But let me show you what I'm talking about here, okay? Because it's not really the best, and I really think it could have been a whole lot better. Alright, so first of all, you remember those, you remember that contest I said I won back at the end of 2018? About me winning a Walmart e-gift card from playing War Games with that Echo with hashtag coin, whatever it was? Yeah, so I used that e-gift card to buy these pants. I've had a pair just like these before, except they were bigger. And apparently, I can fit into a size medium. So those are my temporary ring pants. I mean, I wish there was a different shade of blue, but oh well. They looked a whole lot brighter on the computer when I bought them. But oh well, I can't complain about something that I got for free, you know. Alright, and the elbow pads, here they are. Yes, I spray painted my elbow pads green. Not really much of an issue here. But now this is where the issue comes in at. I needed shoes, so I took those shoes that I wore from my Piccolo costume and I spray painted those green. Here they are. And if you can't tell, it's already chipping. Alright, go ahead. I know somebody's about to ask it. What are those? What are those? But yeah, I tried wearing these in the ring one time, and I immediately regretted it, okay? I had to go backstage and change my shoes for this to work, right? Because as soon as I got in the ring, I noticed that the paint was already starting to chip, and I looked very closely at the canvas, and I noticed some green dust. So me trying to work a full match in these babies probably wouldn't work out too well. So out of everything on that list for the GoFundMe, for my gear, I could really definitely use the shoes, right? And Cole McAfee hit me up on Facebook the other day asking me, as far as gear needs, what do I need, right? I just straight up told him that I need the shoes, right? I'm not sure if Cole's going to give me the shoes that I would like or the shoes that I would need or whenever he's going to give me those shoes or whatever. But Cole McAfee may provide the shoes. I don't know yet. But as for me, though, as for right now, I have 2 pairs of shoes that I'm eyeballing at the moment that could help me for a little bit, right? One pair of shoes could be the temporary. The other pair of shoes could be the permanent, right, until I get the other color. So I'm looking out through Amazon, and one pair of shoes costs $30. That's for the temporary pair. The other pair of shoes, it costs almost $70. Now, when I say almost, it's actually about 60 something, and the temporary is about almost 23 or 25, somewhere around there. I'm just ranging to the nearest tenth, okay? So, yeah, I could really use some more money pretty soon, as far as that goes. I'm really hoping that Tommy can let me work for him just one more time, because the last time I worked for Tommy, he gave me $100, and I had to give 71 of those dollars away to help pay for a bill. So, yeah, and right now I got about $20-something at the moment, and I need to save that money up as much as I can. But oh well. Some of you may have seen Cole McAfee before. He's been here on SSP a few times. He was in my Take the Move of me taking 5 submissions each. He was also in that Halloween special that I did this past October. So yeah, there was one other thing I wanted to talk about. I kind of got curious about how many subscribers I really have as far as all my brands go, right? Now get this. Let's say that all of my channels together were just one channel, right? I'm talking about here on SSP, my reaction channel, and my James Self-Standard account, right? Now, I could say that there could be a little bit of an argument to be made about how some of them are actually subscribers that are shared through each channel. Like, Nick is subscribed to all 3 of my brands, right? Nick's subscribed to all 3 of them, right? But I'm just gonna go on the I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that every single subscriber is different, right? Because it's different channels. All right, so let me see how many subscribers I really do have. All right, so 224 right here on SSP, 113 over on the James Self-Standard account. All right, and about 97 on the reaction channel. Right now, out of all of my channels put together, I have 434 subs. So, there's that. Yay! That was the weakest yay I've ever heard. Oh well, guys. Until next time, hope all of you have a good day, and enjoy this week's content of SSP. I done lost count about what number I'm on. I gotta go back and take a look at my calendar that I made. But yeah, there's going to be a bad commercial going up for tomorrow. I'm very seriously considering writing a letter to Tessa Blanchard this coming Wednesday. This Thursday I'm going to be drawing a tiger. Friday's going to be an OSG. I might do an Is It Nasty this Saturday. Not quite sure what to do Sunday yet. I might do another Totally Kevin, I don't know yet. But yeah, other than that, guys, make sure you be ready to see optimistic year round. Booyah. I'm out. Let's hope I can get this gear thing situated. Bye. Love you all. Peace, and here comes my hug of appreciation.